Yeah, once we get past it, I'll give my final say on it because I already feel some type of way, but I don't want to jump. I don't want to jump into it yet.
I want to jump too deep into her.
Yeah, I just want you to see this madness.
Oh. I'm about dead, so I hope it's not too crazy. You got 15 shotgun rounds, 1 pistol round. Oh wait, I got this other pistol too, that blicky. Oh,
it's done.
Wesker.
Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
I got a gun too. Oh yeah. Wow. Yep. Oh, you thought acid was gonna melt it? Oh no. It just transforms into something more impressive.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But
yeah, here it is. Look at that. Look at it, bro. Look at the madness.
And you can't put a price on life. Good luck.
Nikolai!
Jump.
Go after Nikolai.
You're where I'm at, so it's time to
Yeah, I see them in-game graphics already. I already know I'm about to fight this thing.
I know you do.
Oh, you duh. I mean, come on.
Look,
and he is
this is the last fucking time.
Damn. Is this Metal Gear fucking
Defeat the creature with what? My fucking dick? Alright.
Wow, one hit? One hit from fine takes you straight to damage, or danger. And I'm right there with you. I have a pistol and 4 shotgun rounds and a knife.
There's some bullets on the wall, there's some bullets on the right side.
I see him getting it all.
There's a button or something, some sort of railgun you can pick up.
Dude,
holy
what is that?
Shit, what is this?
Go, lay down.
Metal Gear. Holy fuck.
What's the one Metal Gear from Rising? It's like Metal Gear Revenge or fucking Ragnarok or whatever. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Damn, it needs power.
I gotta manually fucking...
Don't tell me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting the penis. Oh. But I did hear a railgun, so I'm looking for it. Oh, I found it. Oh, shit. Oh, Fortune. We got the gripsky diddly. Oh, man. Lick it. Wow.
Holy shit, bro.
Fortune ain't got shit on Jill, though.
Yeah,
of course it does, yeah. Because Fortune can just plunk that shit back to back, and you gotta crank her in, wind her up, and put gas in it.
Alright, there's little red bean bags on them. You gotta shoot those.
Oh, the pus pockets. You gotta hit the pus pockets.
Oh, ain't nobody sold me no shit like that.
I wouldn't have known. I would have just guessed. They look like wheat things. You got like shit skeeting out of them too. Come on. Oh, and the roar.
Alright, so you knock them down, it gives you enough time to fucking push these little slides in. It looks like you're going to have to do that probably like 3 or 4 times. Yep.
Oh my god, and she's so fucking good. Ricky? 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 Man, he really morphed into something crazy, dude.
And dodging is pretty much irrelevant.
Yeah, you just gotta stay away from him. If he's doing the swipe, if you're all the way to the right, on the left, he'll miss you, and vice versa.
Yeah, but you don't move that fast.
Facts.
Especially if you take one little lick of damage, dude, and you're like from fine to caution, you start gimping around. Lose like 40% mobility. Oh, give me everything. What do we got? Nothing. Nathan.
Look, I'm not trying to bitch, but if I only have to do this once and he gets killed with 2 shots from this thing, I'd be a little peeved. I want to do this 12 times with the knife. Let's go. Blick it. No way, bro. Yep, here it is. Fucking. Yeah, taking it deep. No deep throat. Take it deep. Break it. Ah. That's it, brother.
I love how this is just convenient railgun just hanging out here.
Yeah, and its own little fucking, you know, 2-story suitcase just right behind it. Like, what were they using that for anyways? Why is it here? Well, I mean, well, actually, if you look, this is actually, I think, a firing range because there's steel plates with big-ass holes through them. So.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
But brings me to my next question. Why do you need that?
For killing this, they're always trying to make a bigger weapon.
But I like...
Umbrella.
Oh, you only hit him with the first reel? Okay, I'll wait.
I already died. I already did this once and died. Trying to charge it up second time. Because he did some shit like he's about to do now.
Just watch that hell. Because if you're anywhere below fucking perfection, you're dead.
How about some more?
Yeah, you need to heal. Oh, you don't have the Renetti, man. The Renetti makes that so much easier with 3-round bursts.
Oh, wow. Okay. Decent. At least it didn't do a whole bunch of damage.
I like that calm setup, bro. You got a good setup. What does it remind me of? Literally like Wesker in one of them games where he's through the computer and just fucking blasts on. I'm here to give y'all the virus.
I honestly thought of McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Dude, that blows me away because that is 150% what I was going to say, but I'm just like, it's not green.
Yeah. It reminded me of the original Metal Gear comms, though. That's why I was like, oh, it's perfect.
Oh, you do have the Renetti perfect.
Because I'm low tech. Again with the claws, man.
You're good. You got one more. Blip, blip, blick it. It's down. Hit that left side. Crank that thing in. What the fuck was that? You got touched?
It was the second time it did that.
Wow. I didn't even give him a chance, dude. He wasn't even on the ground. I was already just shoving that thing in the wall. Go back, get the grip, skididdly boy. Here it is, folks. Here it is, live and direct.
Right in the neck. Shoot him again. What am I aiming at? Man. Oh, I'm about to walk right up to him.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Wait, let's go.
Hey.
Come on.
You plunge it deep. I already know. I'm 10 seconds behind, but I know. Plunge it deep, hit the R2.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Blew a hole through the whole fucking building.
Boom,
Oh,
dude.
dope.
I love being able to watch the shit for the second time without having to play it the whole way through.
Oh, that's
Look,
funny.
that's it. But if you notice, like, they, again, I'm not gonna dive too much into it, but they dumbed down a lot of the shit from the original. Like, with the propulsion fucking railgun, and the original was like a mounted fucking, it was on the ground and shit. But alright, I'm just gonna make my way through these chunks of nuts.
These nut chunks.
My shirt isn't even dirty, man. It's wrinkly ass fucking neck, or V-neck. Alright, time to get Nikolai. What's he turning into? Nemesis 2?
You know it, old Wesker Jr. over here.
And of course, we're in the Umbrella Under. See, they took everything from the second. You guys aren't genuine, man. You just copy and paste it, cheapy.
Yeah, right. Why actually design a whole new game? We could just rearrange the story to fit what we already got. I mean, it just makes sense.
That's what I said about them, the rap artists and shit. You know, back in the day, they tried hard to make Resident Evil games good. Now that they made it, they're fucking leaning and beaning and just copy and pasting. Just to get that quick buck, because they don't give a fuck. There's no dignity.
Yeah, you should have seen that come when you seen Carlos laying there.
We're not going to stop.
Carlos, man, you fucking...
Promised this, didn't we?
Oh, dude.
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Wow, Jill, the audio was broke. You didn't hear him running up.
My client wanted me
bitch.
to reduce Umbrella to run. The missile has launched.
So I said, you see Nikolai placed conveniently at the front of the helicopter and you didn't stop to think, oh, maybe this is a trap.
Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
It's a shame you didn't listen to me, you.
Come on, man. What's the CQC level over here, fucking nub?
Preschooler. I'm a trained mercenary. Yeah, but you're getting your ass kicked by an old mercenary. You're fucking trash.
Hey, it works a lot better if you stick your knee right in his back.
Do it! You have
Oh, we get to kill him like this. I'm shooting Carlos, man. I want to see what happens. Ugh, I can't do it. Ugh, I can't do it.
Alright, I clearly shot Nikolai right in the side of the head and or missed, and it shot him right in the chest and got Carlos.
It's no good. I can't do it.
What about him?
Now is the time, Seek.
Why'd you do it?
Go up there, curb stomp him, man. Actually, you know what? Go back, get the railgun, bring it up here, shove it deep. Blow a hole in this mother.
Who are you working for?
He wasn't really in this game too much on screen, but you know he was doing dumb shit in the background.
Yep, that's how it was in the original.
But you've seen him a lot more.
And
that
this
little...
one, yeah.
No, the first one, because he'd like pop in a weird place, be like, ha ha ha, fucking cryptic fucking metaphor, and then run and you just, you know, zombies or something. This one, it's like...
Yeah, I think you're right, because in, so like in the original, there was a part where there was like a scientist or something that you found him dead, and Nikolai was standing right there with his gun in hand, and it was like obvious what had happened. You know?
He was bitten.
Yeah, and there's another part where he killed in the hospital. I think they were both in the hospital when you see Nikolai, both times. But one time he had like killed one of his teammates or whatever too.
You alright?
But you're right, I do remember him popping in on screen. But in this one, it just said, "Oh, this is clearly some, you know, Nikolai's work." Oh, the missile.
Well, bro, I can pretty much say, I'll probably wrap this up. I'm gonna wait till the credits roll. Ah, that's it. Look at that bright color. Honed in. Yep. R.I.P. Raccoon City. It's been good.
R.I.P.
But see, what kills me, and I'm gonna bring up the second one, is like I've been preaching. If this takes place, like fucking 24 hours or whatever, right now, Claire and fucking Sherry and Ocelot, wow, Leon are walking in the sunset. You never get to see an explosion and shit like that. So I guess it's just like the lore you kind of know. But
so it's 24 hours before they got there, or 24 hours after they left.
When Jill is like getting fucked by Nemesis, Leon and Claire are on their way to Raccoon City.
I would end them once and for all.
So we'll say after Jill gets fucking bit and shit, or not bit but infected, and you're playing as Carlos, is probably when the timeline kicks in with Leon and Claire. So, all right, there's the credits, and I'm gonna say this. I've heard it already. It's been spoiled, but I agree. Way too short.
What, the game?
Yeah, and we were doing the tandem shit, and I was backtracking, but way too short.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, it's like a 5-hour game. I mean, you get some replay, and you haven't played that other game either yet, so.
I think that's why they did it. I really think when they pushed 2 and seen the success and was like, shit, we gotta crank this one out, copy paste everything. Well, we can't do everything, so we're gonna give them this fucking multiplayer game and send it out.
Well, it might be decent. I mean, like, I played Mercenaries mode in Resident Evil 5. I like the original Mercenaries mode, but it wasn't multiplayer, and then you have Mercenaries mode in Resident Evil 5 that was multiplayer. And I enjoyed playing that, but the thing that got me about that game was the thing that made that game cool. Like, I liked the fact that you had a timer and you had to run around and get the fucking checkpoints. But at the same time, it got kind of annoying after you know, fucking restarted the same map 4 times and you're literally running around shooting the same zombies, getting the same checkpoints. It's like, okay, dude, I'm fucking sick of it.
Wow. Standard 7 hours, 39 minutes, 3 saves, 21 deaths, rank C.
Oh, I got 1 less death than you, but I had saved like 23 times.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make sure to save because I don't trust autosave.
Yeah, don't do it. It'll fuck you. But on the live stream, I'm going to give this shit a salute. And I'm going to give a rating. Everything together, gameplay, visual, story. It's going to be a solid Jack Doobie rating. We're going to give her a 9. We're going to give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I'll say as its own game, yeah, it's pretty high. As a remake, I like what they did with the remake aspect of it. I just don't like you said, I don't like how they took shit out of it, but it's about my only complaint, man. Like you said, the graphics are on point for a game that came out and has had no patches. From what I can tell, everything seems to work pretty fucking well, so it's more or less what I've been bitching about. Somebody finally sold a fucking finished game, you know. Granted, it's 5 hours long, you know.
Yeah. It's finished, it's just not complete.
But
it's not.
But if this is anything like the original, like we talked about, man, you'll get different costumes for doing different shit. You beat it on different game modes, you'll get different kind of little cutscenes and shit.
Yeah, you get it. Shopping. Not in shops. You earn by completing in game. Yeah, you just literally what you just said. It kind of explained there, but and you can go.
Well, the original, it was like you beat the game on standard game difficulty, you get the or any game difficulty, you get the boutique key, and then once you get the boutique key, you go back and beat it on each difficulty, and for each difficulty, you get a different skin for your character, more or less different costume.
Well, just hit X and everything you just said will be explained. But it's like you said too, with how shit's cut out, like the clock tower and shit in the graveyard with the big worm. It's kind of That shit in itself was unnecessary, like filler, and like way blowing out of the realm of the It just was like, hey, let's just add this fucking 40-foot dick looking, just to kind of put some hours into the game and make it a challenge. This, it's like I said when we first started playing it, they took all that shit out, mostly focused on Nemesis. But I would like to know a little bit about the lore. But it's like you said too, they probably, with the movies and all the spin-offs and everything, the lore from the tablets and the books you find in the other games probably explains that, and I'm just not up to date on all that. So.
Well, they have books too. I remember I read, I don't know, it was probably like middle schoolish, going into high school, but I remember looking up a bunch of Resident Evil stuff, and one of the main things that I seen that I could get for free was at the library. They had graphic novels and books like for Resident Evil, and there was like, I think there was a canon series that basically, like you said, puts all the lore into books, so you can actually sit and read how everything played out from beginning to end.
What? Dude, the items though. The weapon, the hot dogger, I'm buying it. I need it.
How do you get to the shop? Bonuses? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
yeah, the hot dogger.
I'm be slanging on Nemesis with that thing. But just to complete it, and I know I don't really have the funds, but I am going to scoop up the original costumes for when I do a rerun for $3, so I can get that.
How do you get the samurai edge, the Orig gun?
How do you get points? Oh, use points earned from completed challenges to unlock
no. There's recovery coin. Gradually regenerate health when held. Greatly increases your defense when held. Greatly increase your attack power when held.
What? You can start with the lockpick and 2 hit pouches. Okay, I see you. But I'm broke. Oh, time to run it again, man. What do you say, speed run? Because I remember everything. That's how I did the speed run on but I did it on easy with assisted aim, which assisted aim's a little broke, but it helps. But
so just get the lockpick and the bolt cutters.
Yeah, I could definitely probably speed run this game. Off the top of my head, probably 2 hours.
Yeah, it said the S ranking for standard mode was 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I know that without even, yeah, I can do that. I could probably even do that on fucking standard. Because I don't think it allows you to get an S ranking using assist. That's how it was in the second one, they fucked you. That shit was so fucked. But the second one though, I so badly want to get that shit for you, or at least mail my copy of it to you so you can enjoy that. But that bitch, that is a, like doing everything, getting all the weapon upgrades and shit. If I remember, it's a good like 12-hour game. Like taking your time and like scooting and enjoying the shit. But a speed run, heavy, is still 8 hours.
I heard that. So I guess since you've played the second one, you have a little more to compare this to, because like you said, you can kind of see it as copy and pasted, and they didn't really put as much time and shit into doing this one as they did Resident Evil 2, which honestly, I know everybody liked Resident Evil 3, but I think it was more the mainstream. As much as I hate to say it, I mean, it was definitely my favorite, but I think it was more the mainstream game that everybody liked in Resident Evil. It just came out at a time, it had the right graphics and shit for the time, so, you know, it worked out, so I think with Resident Evil 2, it's always been like the fan favorite. Everybody that I've talked to who really likes Resident Evil games, that's always their favorite, is the second one, so they probably did it for the fans, man. They put more work into the second one. Then the third one, they pushed out a decent game, but, you know, it's more cinematic. It's more for the mainstream, you know. Who knows?
It's really for that upgraded nostalgic feel, kind of, which brings me to that FF7 remake. It's like, you know, it's there, but it's not fully there, but it's enough to really be like, damn, you know, this is what what I want, but I need a little more. It's like just having enough greenery to get that good feeling, but you could just really use like a half a zip.
It ain't enough, yeah.
Sorry, YouTube, don't demonetize me for talking about legal cannabis.
Don't say zip now. Don't say zip. That's against the law.
Half ounce of legalized medical marijuana leaflets. So we got, let me see.
Oh, this poor dog, man.
Yeah, old Phoebe, look at them nuts though, man. He's packed them, bub. God damn, why'd they have to add that? He's even got a dick.
It's there, man.
What the fuck? It is there. Look at that nub ass tail though. Yeah, I checked. The concept arts are dope too. Again, the second one did that shit pretty cool. There's a lot to unlock. This picture though is probably my favorite because you really get to see Nemesis' face. And now that we've played it, I kind of fuck with this Nemesis a little bit. He's a little bit more like intimidating and kind of eerie, especially when he's running and gunning for them cheeks on Jill's fucking cheeks.
Coming for them cheeks.
Oh, and he's coming. He's coming. Not like how you could see. That's what always. And I never got into it too much, but even back in the day when you could see concept arts, how they break down slide by side when they do the graphic design, and you got to do the sketches and shit. Even shows this. It's like a comic book style fucking. Although I don't know what part this is from. Oh, when Nemesis first gets her from out of the apartment. So it's like, it's more or less like what you have, the fucking, I'm drawing a blank, the fucking graphic pad you have. They pretty much drew that shit, laid out the format and the blueprint for it, and to put it in the CGI and the fucking them graphics in 4K.
Yes, sir. I can dig it. Well, I'm glad we finally beat it.
Yeah, I'm running it back, man, so you can go back to Farm 7, I'm running it back.
Yeah, I'm not running that shit back.
You're talking, I ran fucking RE2 back to back, and dude, that shit was too much. Resident Evil 7 back to back, bro. I remember laying on my grandma's floor, Jesse's playing RE7, and he's like, where do I go? And just from the sounds and the noises, I'm like, go left, you pick up the shotgun here, the code's fucking 765. I got my eyes closed, dude, feeling like shit. He's like, how are you doing that? And I was like, I've played this game about 8 times, literally back to back.
I am this game.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is the same. I could pop it in right now and still run it. I should probably get this lighter off the PlayStation because it looks like it's melting. Note for the viewers, never put a lighter on a PlayStation because this shit is hot.
It'll melt
Common sense, but common sense, but for all my viewers out there, which is, you know, all 1.2 million that don't have parents and taught you fucking common sense, I don't want you to die.
Money.
That's all I heard. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and germs, fags and fucking transsexuals and fucking aliens and fucking Sasquatches. I'm cutting live. And your boy Jack will be right back.
Cutting it forever. I'm out this bitch.